All right, hello, Cheerskevin here, and welcome back to AstroBlock. And I am back from my my trip. I'm excited to be back, and we're going to be tackling some more fun stuff. I don't know what we're doing. I'm trying to get my bearings, I guess, a little bit. Today, what I want to do is I want to wrap up some of the stuff that we're working on in the last episode. The last episode we got we got our sort of to-go bag for the most part working. This now automatically keeps this thing full of, right now, diamonds and anti-radiation. We ideally want it to give us cooked potatoes and anti-radiation, but to do that, we have an auto production line for cooked potatoes, which is right here, although we actually need a way to access it. So we'll need to move this out of the way, actually, to get this thing to push, because it is producing cooked potatoes, or baked potatoes, but there's nowhere for it to put them right now, which is a bit of a problem. If we're going to do that, of course, we are going to need to put cooked potatoes in our overflow drawer area so that we don't end up with an excess of potatoes. But then there is this RFTools Control machine that we use to ensure that the top row of the ender chest remains cleared. So anything that we may happen to dump in there, it will go ahead and pull those down and throw them into our AE system. And then it will keep this stocked right now with diamonds because we had them. And then it will keep the bottom row stocked with anti-rads. But we need to start. We need to set up a production line for anti-radiation potions. And to do that, we're going to play with the potion brewer. And now the potion brewer is one I have not played with, so we're going to see together how this goes. I'm still kind of getting spun back up, so I haven't had, it's unfortunate because you go like, oh, I'm going to be away for a while, and you come back, you're like, oh, well, now I'll have a chance to do all this off-camera work. So, no, of course you don't, because, you're busy and stuff. So I'm coming in here kind of, just saying, hey, here's where we're at. All right, so we're going to need a bit more gold. Thankfully, we have a crafting setup for that, so let's go ahead and queue up some of that. And of course that's going to take a hot minute, but okay, let's, we need some stone. Okay, fair enough. Actually, we've got our dank null. I'm sure we've got smooth stone in there. Yeah, deep stone, that'll probably count. Deep red rock will probably count as well. Let's try that. And I apologize for my voice. It is a bit early in the morning, and so my voice has yet to wake up. And so that's why we're sounding the way that we are. Do we have plastic? No, maybe so. Who knows? Yes, we do. Okay. So we're fine on that front. The steel casing, we should, okay, so we're going to need some more compressed iron, depressed iron. Wait, no, we just need to get, regular iron. Yeah, we've got 10K iron. At some point, we really are going to want to go through and get some more auto crafting stuff set up, including just a better auto crafter, because I think right now we're being driven by, I guess, just this. Yeah, that's not great. We're going to want to get our AE system improved, but of course some of that is dependent on us getting out to other planets and making that system work. But okay, we'll go ahead and just get that going, and let's make sure that is balanced. And then I think it had the internal stuff. Now, so I guess I'm going to sort of ramble a little bit during this video because it is my right. Actually, hang on a second. Are we out of osmium? Uh-oh. Oh, no, we've got plenty of osmium more. Okay, cool. But yeah, so I'm having a little bit of, I guess it's an open question for me right now. Yeah, lovely. We've got the quadrupling, so we'll have plenty of osmium. An open question for me right now of kind of how much, we have this crafter's, wait, what is there? There's just a molecular assembler, it's just a single, is there no, right, okay, yeah, that's the crafter, and then this is the actual crafting unit that does the assembling of the moleculars and all of that wonderful stuff. Okay. Anyway, all over the place. Having a bit of difficulty kind of figuring out how I want the remainder of this series and other series to sort of go, because I'm looking at sort of time commitment and trying to figure out, hey, how much do I want things to be crazy edited? Because I tried to do tightly edited stuff. How much do I want things to be sort of freeform? And when does it make sense to have sort of the longer, sort of less edited videos where I'm sitting here going, oh, what am I doing? And then we spend a long time, we solve problems, which can be fun, but maybe gets old after a little while. And how much doesn't make sense to go, hey, let's have kind of tightly edited series. I'm kind of leaning toward right now there are 3 Minecraft series that I'm running, which is a fair bit. And I'm kind of leaning toward the idea that eventually, once we wrap up the series, that we might want to have just kind of 2 running in parallel. And maybe the idea is that one of them would be, hey, you know what? We're pretty much everything is on camera. It's more of a, a live stream without the live part, just due to time commitments. That's yeah. So this potion brewer, let's plop this down and see exactly how this works. So we take, we'll just get rid of this compactor for the moment. Come here, thank you, and put this potion brewer down, and let's see. Okay. This is confusing, but we will figure it out. So all we want to do is get this to, oh my goodness. Okay. This is like, yeah, this is way overkill for what I think we actually need. We could probably just automate a regular potion brewing stand, but I don't think we need, do we need the catalyst here? It doesn't look like it's asking for blaze powder. Okay, and it does want bottles. So let's go ahead and we'll grab some bottles. Will it fill these with water? Probably not. Okay, it'll take empty bottles. Blaze. If we look at anti-rads, that's charcoal, water bottles, and I mean blaze is kind of is presumed here. So let's take some charcoal as well. And let's just see if we throw this stuff in there, what happens. Okay, so that goes, what is that? Okay. Well, maybe we don't need blaze then. Okay. Okay, hang on. So this has its own, okay, so it has its own internal water tank. So if we dump that in there, what happens here? What are you going to do? Put in some blaze. Filling with water. Okay, I'm confused. I don't know how this works. Let's try grabbing a bottle with water in it, because we have that. And I mean, because it's not the end of the world if this doesn't fill stuff on its own. But we'd like to. Okay, no. What? No. What the heck? Oh, okay. We can switch what that represents. Okay. No, I am officially confused now. Yeah, this would be just kind of putting in the ingredients for the thing. What the heck is this? Potion items output, ingredient items input. Right. Okay. So charcoal needs to go up in there, which fine. Glass bottles input. Cool. Water tank. Energy items. Energy. Okay. So in theory, then this should be all that is needed. Unless, can we put blaze up there? Huh. Okay, the wiki says that it requires at least 3 buckets of water to begin its operation. So that's we got to get that going. Let's grab some water then, and we'll do that. But yeah, just trying to figure out exactly how I want these things to go, and trying to figure out where it's fun, because day job is kind of a big time commitment as well, and family is of course a big time commitment, and trying to figure out where best to allocate all of this time and resources and whatnot. Okay, so no. Let's throw that there, and boom. Okay, so now in theory, okay, so so it now has these 3, and what is it doing now? It is adding ingredient. Or maybe it is not. It also says the first thing must be, I'm wondering, this may not be capable of producing this custom recipe, which is kind of a problem. Because it assumes netherwort, because all of the standard potions require netherwort, and so this is a non-standard process. Well, I suppose we can give it some netherwort, maybe, and just see if that utterly breaks things. Yeah, okay, so it does that. Now it has awkward potion, cool, and now it's trying to add this ingredient, which it will not be able to do. Yeah, okay. So the potion brewer is not going to work, which is frustrating. Can we automate just the regular brewing stand then? I guess we'll have to find out. That's not something I've never tried to do. I mean, just personally, I've never really done much in terms of automating these things. Okay, why do I have random junk in here? Okay, iron in there. Let's get rid of you. Let me just get a hopper. We don't have hoppers right now. Right, okay. Oh, we don't have any ingredients for hoppers either. Okay, let's make a chest then. There you go. Now you have some of the ingredients for hoppers. Congratulations to you. Do we have any steel in here? We do not. That's annoying. We do not have like an auto crafting. We do not. Okay, fair enough. Well, give me some iron then. Take some of that out, and we'll get that whole process going. Yeah, steel is annoying to not have, but that's okay. We need charcoal. Cool, and then you and you, and we'll take half of you out so that this is balanced. Because, I don't know exactly to what extent we can input and output from here. Actually, I suppose we could do is just grab some item ducts. I hope we have some of those lying around. Yeah, okay, we've got 10 of those. Nice. And I just want to have something to set this thing down on top of. There we go. And okay, so it does hook in from that side, and then I'm assuming we can make this work. Maybe. Can we? Okay, so can I input from here? Okay, I don't know. I do not know. Let's grab that chest we made, I guess. What do we? Oh, right, it's right there. Cool. Okay, so let's put this chest down here, and let's grab a servo or two and see what we can shove into where. Which is okay. Oh, we've got a servo right here. Nice. Okay. So, because to do this the current way, so we need to get blaze powder into here. If I put blaze powder in here, is that going to work? No, it puts blaze powder into there. Okay. Can we insert that from the side? I don't know. We'll find out. But we could, at least in theory. Okay. Stop. Give those back. We can at least get charcoal into there. Can we get the water bottles into where they need to go? Is another question. Wait a second. We have a hopper sitting right here, so I'm sort of confused. All right. If we point... Okay, it does not... Okay, that worked. Okay. So then if I throw... if we throw blaze powder in here... Okay, that does put blaze powder in where it's supposed to go. Cool. Can we put water bottles in through the same mechanism? Because it will not accept that from the top. There we go. And water bottles... Yes. Okay. So in theory, that should then be fine. But can we do this without hoppers? Can I? Because I wasn't able to get the item duct to attach before. Maybe I was just There we go. Okay. Fair enough. So we can automate a vanilla brewing stand. That does mean we need the fluid transposer to get water into the bottles, though. Cool. Okay. So what that basically means, let's just take a factory block as a temporary thing. So pretend that's an interface. Pretend that's this block, because I don't think we have the ability to craft another interface right now. I think we need some more materials for that. If I remember right, we we have none of those materials. Oh no, we have some of those materials. We just need an annihilation core, which we need. What are we missing for that? The logic processor. I feel like we have a bunch of those circuits. Logic. No, we have the logic press. We do not have. I swore we had some printed. You know what? I bet we have them sitting around in this in here. Yes, we do. Let's get some of those crafting up then. Thank you. You and you and you. Yeah, we need to automate this process. I wonder if this will. Probably not, but I don't know why that's in there. But okay, that's fine. Yeah, no, okay. So that puts things in the wrong spot anyway. So okay, never mind. We can't do things quite like that. That's okay. Let's throw you in there. Well, we're in the. That's fine. Logic. No. Annihilation core. And that gets us 2 of those. Hooray. And then an interface. There we go. Okay, give me a proper interface then. Nice. So then this interface would be here, and basically what we would tell it is, hey, I'm going to need you to keep a supply of, I guess, empty glass bottles, and then also blaze powder. Right. So make sure this thing stays stocked with blaze powder. And then, so we need a fluid transposer, which do we have one of those sitting around? No, maybe not. Yes, we do. Awesome. Okay. So then a fluid transposer would sit, I don't know, maybe here? Like on top of here? And then we would also have something coming out of here. No. Give me my, where did it say? Wrench. Yes, thank you. Vaguely like this. Actually, hang on a second. If we need, because do we need to input anything from the top? Well, yeah, the top we can just have a standard charcoal production set up with. In theory, we should probably consolidate the number of ways that we're producing charcoal, but that's okay. Let's basically just have the top of this be entirely off of the AE system. Yeah, and so then this would be set to auto input from the bottom. And let's see, fluid transfer, right? And of course, we need to pipe water into it as well. But auto input from the bottom to basically get out these, and pull them from the interface. So basically, we would tell the interface to continue to keep itself stocked with glass bottles, and then the fluid transposer would automatically try to fill those bottles and then send them down this pipeline. So we would have kind of two extracts. Or I suppose we could use a retriever here. Could we? Maybe, probably, yeah. So we're always sending bottles and blaze powder down the line, provided that there's a spot for them, which, yeah, so the retriever should work in that case. And that would be it. That would be enough. We just need to make sure to also produce charcoal. Cool. Okay. Let's do that then. Let's make a retriever. And we just need a basic one, right? I think. Yeah, there we go. Nice, a retriever. And we'll throw that there. Tell that, hey, ignore redstone. And can I throw stuff in here just as an example? Probably. Tell this, hey, I want you to keep stocked with that. And I could throw that there, and it should. Yes, okay, so this automatically yanks it out. Cool, cool, cool. Lovely. We'll go ahead and take those materials out. And then we'll go ahead and take this out, but tell you auto input enabled. And then if I also tell you, we can make sure then this is not going to, it's not going to try and automatically extract stuff because it can't. It'll go into there, but that's fine. Then we will tell you, hey, I also want you to stock, well, I mean, it doesn't matter. However many bottles, yeah, a full stack of bottles. We put those there. Those should, yes, okay, so those get sucked up into the fluid transposer. So we need to basically just wire this thing up to over here. And I think, now here's a question. In theory, if we have these, I'm gonna have to reroute these wires because we need this furnace to be accessible to get the potato production stuff. So do we have extra wire? Let's see, aluminum wire. Aluminum wire. Really, what are we missing? Aluminum ingots, really? Okay. Aluminum. There we go. Aluminum ore. And get that going. Throw that into our induction smelter. Kind of nerve-wracking that we're already getting so low on aluminum. That's not great. So ideally what I'd like to do is be able to have this kind of in between. So, because you can push extra stuff into these interfaces, and so then we can avoid having to have a whole bunch of extra interfaces if we're smart about it, which is an open question. Okay, aluminum wire. And sure, 8 of those, that's fine. Let's wire this up. We're gonna be sort of wasteful about this. We'll go all the way up here, like that, and then let's see. You know, we can just do like that, and then we can get rid of this, and this, and this, and this. Yeah, so we probably did not need the extras here. In fact, there's no. Yeah, no, that's how we got to do it. Okay, that's fine. But now we could tell the redstone furnace to push over to right here, and then we can put an interface down. So let's grab that interface and plop it down. And basically, we'll use the interface as the output vessel for potatoes. And so we can use this as the output vessel for this potato production machine. So basically, the receiver. So if this thing pushes into that, it'll end up in our system, which is nice. But we can also use it as the place where our potions get injected to. And then on top of that, we should be able to stack up okay, so that goes there. And now we can tell you, hey, output to this side and auto output. And it does. Okay, so it is now throwing potatoes into our system. We are now producing infinite potatoes. Cool. So yeah, then we can get this little stack set up going. I don't want to do that just yet because right now our program is trying to stock things with diamonds, which we do not want. But we can now move this whole setup over to there as well. Let's see, potion. Okay, so potion brewer. So we need to be able to pull into the fluid transposer and then pull into the potion brewer, which is fine. And then do we need to push out to it? Yes, we do. Okay, so one thing we may run into is just a matter of kind of space and available sides on this interface, but that's okay. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So the brewing stand needs to be able to push into here, which is fine. We'll you know, let's use a hopper for that, just because, you know, why not? Throw a hopper like that, and the brewing stand can sit on top of there. So anything the brewing stand produces will get thrown into here. And that'll be great. Now, we did tell we need to configure this to act like this interface from our program, which is, hey, you need to stock an anti-rad, you need to stock diamonds. And now, this doesn't mean that anything that we're going to pull from this interface, we need to be we'll probably need to use filters or something, because it could be that we end up, well, no, we'll probably be fine. We'll see. So, yeah, let's try that, actually. Let's give this thing let's see, blocking mode, don't care. Priority, set that very high. Then, yeah, we just need to tell it to keep stocked with potatoes and then anti-rads and then the ingredients that we need for the brewing stand. Right? So, okay, this is fine. And then basically the top face of here is reserved for our ender chest setup. And then that means we need somewhere that's going to extract things for our, not compactor, our fluid transposer, and for our brewing stand. Right. So I guess the brewing stand probably has to sit, sorry, the fluid transposer probably has to sit here and then can auto output to this side, I'm guessing. That should work. Cabling this up is going to be a little bit messy, but hey, mess is fun, right? We'll also need to get water out from our water source over to here. Yeah, which, you know, whatever, it's fine. And then we need another input. Okay, so item duct needs to go here. And then, it eventually needs to get to both of these. Okay. We'll see what this looks like. It's it's not going to be gorgeous. I'll say that much. And no, you don't connect there. There we go. And yeah, so this should then, let's see, do we have a servo on us? Yes, we do. Okay. We don't necessarily want a servo though, do we? Yeah, because, well, no, it should be fine. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to find out what happens here. So this then should push, in theory, blaze powder to here and stuff to here. Now, that doesn't mean we need to configure this to also stock blaze powder. So let's tell it to do that. Let's say, hey, keep a full stock of blaze. And of course, I don't have the right number of blaze powder, but that's okay. There we go. Now I have the right number. And I'll say, hey, keep stocked with blaze powder. And that means that if this servo is on, it should be keeping this stocked with blaze powder. And yes, it is. Now, and it should, okay, it does not try and push any random thing into the fluid transposer, which it'd be weird if it did, but good news is that it doesn't. Cool. And we're using the third slot for that. The other thing that we need to tell it to stock up on is glass bottles. Now, one issue is that we do not have the recipe, we do not have auto crafting for glass bottles, so we're going to need to be mindful of that. Now, these do get auto extracted, not into here, good, and into here, please, I hope. Yes, okay. That is good news. So I'm going to let's see, do we not have an anti-rad right now? We may not. Oh, that's annoying. I'm going to grab a stack of potatoes. Yeah, I don't see anti-rad, so yeah, configuring this interface may be a little annoying at the moment. That's okay. We did say, though, that we wanted, potatoes in this first slot. So tell it, hey, keep 64 potatoes. And then the excess potatoes, you can see real quick, they're getting thrown in and then immediately imported into the system, which is great. That's what we want this to do. Yeah. Okay. So, if we assume, on top of the brewing stand is some process for making charcoal, which of course is just getting things into actually, wait, the pulverizer? Huh? No, we'll just use a furnace. Yeah, and this, one of those tree setups to get charcoal into here. Cool. And then the top of this is the ender chest setup. Cool. And actually, part of me is wondering if we should just have the glass bottles produced outside of AE as well. I think that makes sense. Maybe we should. Maybe we should use an autocrafter for that also. Because we have an auto crafter in here, don't we? Yeah, right up here, the crafter tier one. I mean, not that we'd use that one, but we could yeah, we could set something up. Yeah, in fact, we could use that. We could set that up right there. Oh, that'd be cool. Let's do this. Let's make that work. So crafter, tier 1, because we don't need anything fancier than that. We're gonna need a machine frame. Hopefully, no. You know, we were in the process of getting steel going, weren't we? Yeah. Okay, fair enough. We'll throw that into the compressor doodle. And we're gonna need sand to make that happen as well. But yeah, we can pipe sand into a furnace, into a crafter, and then throw that up into the fluid transposer. We're going to need. We really should see about a wireless. Let's see, wireless terminal. I think we may not be able to do much with this blue gem. Oh yeah, okay, fair enough. Never mind. All right. What was it? Fluid. Yeah, fluid ducts. We may not have enough. Let's see, fluid ducts. Can we make some more? Yes, we can. Okay, that should be fine. I hope. We'll find out. Cyan dye, go away. And then yeah, we just need to make sure this gets piped over somehow. Yeah, what a no. Can we? I guess we'll have to wire these cables somehow, some other way. Actually, yeah, that does not need to go around the way that it is. That's okay. I mean, that works. That's fine. And then we should be able to disconnect this then without causing any issues. And I mean, we'll find out, but if I've missed something, but yeah, nothing here is actually accepting power from over here, so we're fine. Oh no, what did I just do? No. Oh shoot. This is producing. No, I broke the wrong thing. This is. Oh, okay. So that just needs to get. Yeah, this needs to point into here. There we go. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, this is why I shouldn't be just randomly breaking things. There we go. And there. Okay. Fair enough. And that should be fine. Yeah, then we just need to get water to our fluid transposer. Right. Got those right there. And bring this up. And over and up and over. And over once more. And yeah, we can just throw this right here. Cool. Okay, now we've got water in there. We can start fluid transposing the bottles. And they should be. Oh, no. They're automatically getting pulled out? Are you serious? Okay, well, that's annoying. We'll have to use an item duct with a filter then. I mean, that's fine. That's how life is, but okay. But cool. Then if we are able to supply the glass bottles to here as input, we do have that step of things done. And we do have the blaze powder step of things done. So we need the charcoal step, and yeah. So let's look here. Filter options. Wait, yeah, regular servos have a filter option, so we can get by with a vanilla servo. Make me a servo real quick. There we go. And let's see here. If we throw this here, and then we just need to say tell it to whitelist, and let me grab. Well, we need an anti-rad first, don't we? Let's make some. There we go. This is going to take a hot minute. That's okay. Yeah, so then the idea is we would need, now annoyingly, the redstone furnace, I mean, there has been an update, but I think this is still the issue. The redstone furnace produces infected charcoal. I suppose I could test that. Well, you know, we can just use the standard electric furnace. That's fine. Okay, so this is done. Hooray. And now we could say, hey, I want you to keep an anti-rad stocked there, which is nice. And we can now tell this also, hey, please only extract anti-rads. And we're putting that on a whitelist. And so now this should, yeah, okay. So it pulls out the anti-rads. Hooray, hooray, hooray. And it is fast enough. Well, hopefully, if these are synchronized, it shouldn't be super wasteful. We'll find out, I guess. Yeah, nice. And it does keep one of those in there. Nice. Now, I guess we don't need to tell it to keep stocked with glass bottles anymore either. Okay, so hopefully we have our machine frame. Yes, we do. And so we need a crafter, and that's going to need us to provide it with power at some point. That's fine. And then we need a furnace. Yeah, I wish. Well, let's check. I think this is actually. Hang on, that was just for charcoal. It was not for. We can still use this one for glass, right? Yeah, so that's nice. You know, I like using these when we can because it avoids some pain in the butt problems with because then we don't have to worry about getting servos and stuff on stuff because this thing can auto eject and auto input, which is nice. This makes glass just fine, right? Yes, it does. Okay, cool. So that can work on that side. We still need to get well, let's grab let's see, oak wood. Oh man, I have too much stuff. That's fine. Let's see if it's still going to produce infected charcoal. Probably. I didn't see anything in the update notes about fixing that, but that's okay. Yeah, if so, it just means we need a separate. No, it makes regular charcoal now. Okay, cool. Awesome. Then yeah, we are going to need 2 redstone furnaces. Redstone furnace basic. Yeah, okay. And clay bricks. 1, 2, and some copper gears. Nice. And redstone reception coil. Oh no, we need gold. That's going to take a hot minute. That's okay. Let's get some of this going. So we need a crafter down here. And this one, let's see. Ooh, trying to remember. Yeah, no, just disconnect entirely here. And this crafter needs to be set up solely to produce bottles from glass, which of course I took the glass away. Well, actually, we should be able to say bottle, empty bottles. And yeah, we can just plus that in there. Lovely. Okay. And all and external. Cool. So now if we provide this with the sorts of glass, it should produce, and power, it should produce glass bottles, which is perfect. And then I guess we'll have to make sure to get power to both of these somehow. We'll figure that out. But now you can just be set up to pull from low, and you already are, and auto input enabled. Okay. So as soon as it starts producing stuff, we'll automatically pull stuff up, which is great. So I'm just going to assume we're going to end up routing power around the front of this whole setup because yeah, it's going to be kind of messy. That's fine. So furnace will go here, and we'll tell you to auto output to there. And input, I guess, actually, I wonder, can we use, since probably, we probably don't need to use any sort of hopper system. We could probably route, since it's thermal, we could probably just throw a sand generator right on top of here and just have it automatically pull in. Oh, that'd be awesome. Let's see if we can do that. Do we have another sand generator? We do not. Okay. Gotta craft one then. We have very little of that. That's okay. Iron shovels. Let's make some of those. Oh gosh, really? Sticks? Okay. Okay, so sand generator. There we go. And let's throw this down and see what we can get out of it. Yeah. Will this? Okay. Right. So we don't have auto input enabled. If we turn it to an yes. Okay, we can straight up just pull stuff, and yeah, there's no pipe of random overflowing that we have to worry about. Cool, and this is throwing glass into our crafter. Now, the crafter's not powered. That's okay. In fact, to be super lazy right now, we just do this. I mean, that should work. Now, the crafter, yes, it is producing bottles. Bottles are going up into the fluid transposer. Oh, my goodness, look at this. This is amazing. We have everything except for the charcoal production done. And then we are making an infinite supply of anti-rads. Now, the anti-rads, interestingly, don't stack. So what sort of nightmare have we unleashed upon our system? I don't know. Let's find out. Yeah, I mean, it's producing anti-rads, but it's not. Let's see. Nope. Yeah, so we've got 5 anti-rads in the system. Well, let's anti-rads. Take those out. Put this in, and then see what it does. Yeah, it does not stack these, so probably we've made a terrible mistake. But that's okay. We can, if need be, we can update our system to throw those materials elsewhere. And of course, we're not producing. Well, okay, right now we're still producing because we've got plenty of charcoal. So hooray for that. We can, instead of importing this into the system at all, we can put it into a chest. So I guess we would then raise this whole system up by 1, and then update our stocking program to just pull from that chest. So this thing would then automatically stop when that chest is full and just keep that backfilled. And yeah, so then rather than keeping this interface backfilled with stuff, we don't worry about it. But I'm not super worried about it just yet. We'll worry about it when we end up with too many. I mean, too many anti-rads is a great problem to have. Let's look at our program then. No, we still need the charcoal system. Yes, we need the furnace. There we go. Another redstone furnace and bonsai. Yeah, hopping bonsai. Regular bonsai and hopping bonsai. And then we need a drawer, which we can lock to make sure that we've just got oak wood in it. And is that it? I think that's it. Well, we need a sapling. There we go. And a piece of dirt. Okay, let's go get our redundant charcoal production line set up. And this, yeah, just needs to be right on top of here. And I think this can be, yeah, because we've got, oh man, I love thermal. I love auto output. It's amazing. Okay, so you output to the bottom. And yeah, and auto output enabled. And all we need for you is then a basic drawer on top of there. And there's so much just extra routing we don't need to worry about when we have the auto output and auto input. Not quantify key, but the regular drawer key. And then put some oak in there. There we go. And this should be, we set this and auto input enabled as well. Yeah, cool. And then we can just put the hopping bonsai pot right on top of there. Boom. And dirt. And oak sapling. And there we go. Now, this thing is restocking with charcoal, I really hope. Yeah, it should be. Well, it doesn't have power. That's fine. You don't need power. What do you need power for? So greedy. All right. There we go. Now, it'll go ahead and cook these up. And turn that into regular charcoal and process that whole thing. And there we go. Yep. Now it is feeding in stuff into the system. So the last thing that remains is for us to get our sort of ender chest management system back in place. So let's pull out this program card real quick because we got to change the ID of the item. Let's make sure we're operating off of the latest thing. And we had this whole system. So the first one, let's see, this is counting the first row and grabbing everything out of it, right? I think so. Yeah, pushing everything down from the top row of whatever's in the ender chest. Then this one was grabbing, yeah, we told it to get diamonds, which we don't want it to actually get diamonds. And I think that's the one place where we actually need to change it. Everything else should be fine. So we need to tell you, do we have some in my inventory? Yes, I do. Okay. So instead of diamonds, the item should be baked potatoes and save. And it won't let me drop. There's some glitchiness with the RFTools Control, which is kind of, all right, save. And it is telling me, hey, there's a, no, okay, that's, why is this flickering? Nope, there's a little bug in here right now, and that's if it is equal to 64. If there's 64, yeah, yeah, the happy path needs to be here. There we go. Okay, I hope that still works. We'll find out. Save, pull this out. And yeah, let's move these things. All right, so processor needs to go here. Now it's going to complain that there's no valid inventory. I hope. Actually, it's in the middle of a program, which is not great. Now it should start whining. Yeah, invalid inventory because it's missing its ender chest. But as soon as we pop the ender chest up here. Oh, no. Don't. Whatever you're about to do. Do not do that. What? Okay, yeah, fine. You can rotate. That's fine. Take these out. And, okay, this one is, it's now running. It thinks it's running, but it's keeping an anti-rad in there, which I don't love. That's not a great sign. What are you doing? Let me just use this to throw stuff away. Why do you still have an anti-rad in there? You should not have an anti-rad in your inventory. Yeah, I forgot I can use the interface as just a place to quickly get rid of the inventory. That's nice. Let's pull these out. Okay, it is filling these with baked potatoes, which is good. I don't know why it's keeping an anti-rad in there though. That's not the best. If I pull out one, what's it going to do? It does keep that stocked. Okay, maybe I don't care then. Maybe I'm fine with that. No, I'm not fine with that. You know what we could do? We could, yeah, we don't even need a chest here. We could just get rid of this entirely. That's probably the smart thing to do. Get rid of that, and just plop something down there instead. But then just yeah. Then we could just pull in the processor, pull from that side. I don't know why it keeps that extra one there though. Let's grab the program card and try and update our program real quick. So basically, we would just pull from the brewing stand if we ever happen to need some. And we, of course, would have to tell it to explicitly only pull anti-rads so that it doesn't do things wrong, but that's okay. So yeah, this first row was getting potatoes. This row here is the whole part where we stockpile, put in the anti-rads. So let's see, this whole part, let's see, 18, what? Right, yeah, that's the slot that we're starting at. And yeah, this is looping over the setup. So this is fetch items from down, pull anti-rads, put them into slot 0. Oh, that's why, is we're not doing any inventory checks at all. We're just trying to pull stuff and then push stuff, which, yeah, that's not correct. We should not be doing that. We need to actually do inventory checks, because otherwise we end up with stuff left in our inventory, because it will have no problem pulling the anti-rad, but then it has nowhere to push it, so then this command fails. Yeah, we were trying to be lazy there, and that's not the best. We need to do a count items external before doing this whole process. Yeah, so we need to basically replicate this whole thing. So this, we need to look, yeah, in the upward slot, in the thing, in the variable, the slot that we're looking at. So in the inventory above us, if the slot that we're currently looking at, we're looking at how many things are there in there. If the answer is, let's see, if the answer is 0, then hooray, we can continue. Otherwise, loop, come on. Otherwise, continue around. That's red, and that's, there we go. And so then, yeah, we need some more wires. Let's just paste this there. Paste that there, too. Yeah, and these go back into our loop of incrementing the slot that we're looking at and coming back around. If there are 0 items in there, then please fetch an anti-rad and push an anti-rad into that inventory. So this push should be fine. Yeah, it's saying push up into that slot from our own internal processor slot 0. This fetch we need to just change where we're telling it to pull from, and we now need to tell it to pull from facing this direction, which is west, and we'll tell it so pull from the block to our west, but tell it to pull as if we were so the side west, access the side from which we want to access the inventory. We'll tell it pull it as if we're pulling from the bottom. And we have explicitly told it what item to pull, so it should only pull anti-rad. So if the thing hasn't happened to work yet, that's okay. Not the end of the world. And then both of these will fail, and that's fine. We'll just continue on with the loop. Let's see if that works. Nope. Big problems. Why are you doing what you're doing? Also, you have no power, which is not. You're powerless. Yeah, I'm not sure why this is behaving the way that it is. Our loop in here. We say 27. If that is greater than the slot that we're looking at, go ahead and continue on this route, which is count the number of items upward. Then if it's equal to 0, then try and fetch items and put them in there. I don't know how we're getting invalid values in here, though. Did this thing... Let me just add some logging, I guess. All right, I'm going to throw these in here. Okay, it is pulling out those top items as being excess, which is good. Now it's saying stocking potatoes and then stocking anti-rads. And it's stocking them into, and it's okay, done. Okay, so that number, yeah, that number is wrong. Although it should, when it loops back, I guess maybe it's it's got 25 sitting in here as okay, I don't know. Well, I mean, that looping value that it has seems to be wrong. I don't know why exactly that is. Oh, you know what? Maybe if we set this to 0 when it starts, is this just going to work? Maybe. That pulls out everything. Stocking potatoes, stocking anti-rads. It's going to break stuff now. That's when it broke stuff before. Yeah, it is. Okay. So somehow the loop is It's getting bad values inside that loop, which is weird. Yeah, we'll just output whatever's in variable 0 right now. The potatoes should restock just fine because we have plenty in the interface, so it should have no problem getting additional ones. Let's explicitly set this back to 0. We shouldn't have to because it is part of our program is getting us to a clear state, but that's okay. Put that in. It is grabbing the excess from the top, which is correct. Now it's stocking potatoes and stocking anti-rads. Wait, what? No, okay. It didn't count at all. Why didn't it count at all? When it's stock, okay, that's very weird. Let's look again. Okay, so here's our stocking anti-rads message. It goes down into here. It says 18, and then it says save that into variable 0. Then we evaluate 27, and we say, is that greater than the variable? And it should say yes. But maybe it said no. Somehow it said no. Oh, hang on a second. Yeah, this log message. That log message has an output. It was loop getting up into the loop somehow. That's very bad. Okay. Yeah. The done statement was not actually being done. Cool. I don't think that's the entirety of the issue, but let's pull it out and see. That may clean up a lot because yeah, the end of the program was not actually being the end of the program, which is not great. That also probably explains why that would explain why we ended up with bad values in the middle of here. Okay. Let's clear this and then boom. Okay, so it's pulling out the top stuff. Stocking potatoes, stocking anti-rads. Done. I don't know why it's not outputting stuff. Stocking potatoes, stocking anti-rads done. What is it? How does this look? Okay, so stocking potatoes is not fully working, but it's not throwing stuff in the top here, so that's good. If I just throw stuff in the top here by force, cool. And if I pull anti-rads out of here, it does put them in there. Cool. Okay, that is what I want it to do. Why is it not? It's not fully stocking the potatoes, and I don't entirely know why. I also don't know why it's not fully logging out these numbers, but I mean that's as long as it's looping over them, I don't hugely care. And it does get those stocked up. So cool. Oh yeah, and there we go. We've got another. There's another issue with this loop. In the potato loop, yeah, there's an output to this wire. This is around when you shift these boxes around, sometimes the connectors will end up in the wrong place. So the idea here is that, hey, if you have 64, if you have fewer than 64, go ahead and count how many you need and stock. But otherwise, just go ahead and continue this loop. Yeah. So this does not need to exist. Yeah, this is where we actually go to the next steps. This is wrong. That would be some of the issue. Okay. Yeah, so it was basically ending as soon as it found a slot that was not full. Ending that step as soon as it found a slot that was not full. Fair enough. Okay. It should be, it's going to be interesting. Well, okay, whatever. That's fine. Stock potatoes, please. Okay, now it is stocking the potatoes. If I pull out some potatoes and pull out some anti-rads, which I want to do, it should automatically stock those. There you go. It stocked the potatoes. And give me my answer. Come on. Yes. Okay. So it's not going super fast, but we don't necessarily care about that, do we? Now, ladies and gentlemen, this system is working. We have automated anti-rad production and potato production, and it is automatically giving it to us in a portable fashion. So where is that bag? Where's that bag? Where's my ender bag? Oh, it's right there. Yeah, ender pouch, of course. Cool. So, awesome. We are done with this for now. If I go ahead and say, hey, I want some food, I can go ahead, open up my bag, close it up, let that system just run, and it will restock this. Come on, don't make a liar out of me. There we go. It's just a little bit slow about it, but we don't care. And this also now gives us a nice, easy way to throw away materials and make sure they end up back in our inventory system and not having to stress out about it. It'll go ahead and clear these all out. Come on, go for it. You can do it. Now, of course, we could speed this up, but we're not particularly concerned about it. Yeah, awesome. Okay, so now we have a lovely portable system for keeping ourselves alive. I suppose in theory, we could also, one day get oxygen working there. But we're an Android now, so we don't necessarily care about that. All right. I think we'll go ahead and end it there. Yeah, I wasn't sure how much time the potion brewer was going to take us. I do at some point want to get potentially a shield generator and the RFTools builder to sort of quarry out almost like an underground launch bunker. And on the other side of these doors, right now, there's literally nothing out there because I just kind of built our factory and let things go. But yeah, this is the crazy overbuilt obnoxious machine. But I like it. I'm excited about it. It's chewing up way too much power, but oh man, it's fun. Okay, and that means we should be able to go to other planets kind of without really having to stress out too much because we always have access to additional anti-rats and baked potatoes and all that wonderful stuff, and so we should be entirely fine. But that is going to have to do it for me. I think maybe we'll head back to Jupiter next time, go ahead and tackle the dungeon there, and see what things we shall see. So, I hope you've enjoyed. Looking forward to reading your comments, and I will see you in the next episode. Cheers.